Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, wreaths, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me a comment. I love to hear what you guys think, and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, and Facebook. So today is another day of the 12 days of Christmas. We are on day 10, and it's all about tier trays. Our hosts are Rustic and Lace DIY and Molly Co-Creations, and there will also be a playlist linked down below with their channels. So let's get started. So I took one of these tags from the Dollar Tree, one of these little crates from the Dollar Tree, this little rolling pin from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to use some of these stencils. These two blocks, don't remember where I got them from. It was a couple years ago. It might have been Target. And the stencils that you see there. And also I'm going to be using my chalk paste in white, forest, and cherry. I'm also going to use a little bit of twine. And this is color country red and white. I'm going to use chalk paint and some picks. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the crate and I am going to paint it white. I put tape in the center portion of the crate because I'm going to paint that with that country red. So once I'm done with the white, I take the tape off of both sides, and then I'm just going to put the tape on the other sections where the white is, and then paint the middle sections there with the country red. So what I'm making here is a book stack. So I love making these for Christmas. I make one every year for most of the holidays. Sometimes I do summer ones for my summer tier trays. But yeah, these are really cute. They're great to have on a tier tray, and you could just do anything you want to them. I mean, they're just so, versatile. So yeah. But this country red I really like because I like the rustic look. So I like using this red during Christmas time. So once I get those painted and I dry it, then I'm just going to take the tape off. And then I'm going to move on to the next thing I'm going to paint, because I'm showing you one big DIY because I'm doing all tier tray stuff. So I'm keeping it all together for you guys to see in steps. So what I did is first I paint everything, then I'm going to go in and do the next, and then the next, and so on. This way you guys can kind of see how I craft. And this is the way I do it. So next I took the little block. This one had cocoa on it. These were really cute. I used them one year and now I'm just changing them. So I could always change them back if I want to. But I'm painting one in white chalk paint, and the other one, I'm just trying to get the lettering off so it doesn't come through when I paint. So that's why I sanded it. And then the other one, this one I'm doing in country red. So everything's going to be in the white paint and the country red paint. The rolling pin I'm going to do in the country red, and then the handles I am going to use antique wax. So I just wanted them to be stained, just giving them a little bit of rustic. So I used a brush to do this so that I didn't get it all over the red part of the rolling pin, and I just brushed it on, and then I took my paper towel and then wiped the excess, and now it's all stained. Then, of course, I'm going to sand because I want it to look a little old and rustic. So I'm just sanding the edges of the rolling pin. I also sand the edges of everything, the book stack, the blocks, everything. Then I'm taking the white chalk paint, and I'm just doing a light brushing with my stencil brush just to give it a little bit, let that ho that's on the rolling pin to come out. Then I went around the edges with my stencil brush as well to make it look, a little white on the edges and snowy looking. And I did that on that, and I think that's it. I think that's all I did. And then I did around the edges and the top and the bottom. Then I came in with my stencils and I put Merry Little Christmas on here. Now, if you can't find these stencils, these are Chalk Couture stencils that I am using. They have tons of screen stencils on Amazon. So just look up screen stencils and these will come up. A lot of them will. I used the cherry for the little in Christmas, and then Mary I did in white. And then you just peel them right off. I love using the screen stencils. They're so easy to use. And then this little one that says "This Way to the North Pole," I did in all white on the red block that I painted red. And these stencils, they're so cute. But I don't know if they still have these stencils at Chuck Couture, but they might be retired. And then the ho 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 I did on the white block that I painted. So I mainly use Chuck Couture stencils for this whole thing. But like I said, there's stencils on Amazon if you're not interested in Chuck Couture. And then on the tag, I put December 25th, just in the white. I did with that. And I love these tags from the Dollar Tree with the beads on them. They're so cool. Now the beads I did touch with the antique wax. So I tied it, I took some twine and I tied it in a knot on the top of my tag and then cut off the excess. And then I'm just going to cut a piece off and I'm just going to start beading my string. So I just start putting the beads through one by one. And of course, I wanted this to look rustic, so that's why I did the beads in the antique wax. And then I'm going to take twine and I'm just going to keep rolling it around my 4 fingers over and over and over again until I get enough where I want to make a tassel. So I don't know how many times, you kind of like gotta figure that one out. But then what I did is I put the twine that the beads are on through the center of where I wound the around my hand. Then I took another piece and tied it maybe less than a half an inch from the top of it, of the tassel, in a knot. And then I'm going to bead that through the string and make sure I got that on nice and tight. And then I'm just going to cut my loops. Really easy to make tassels, not hard at all. It does take a little bit of practice, but a few times for me to understand it. I don't know, but it did, but it's really easy now. Next, I'm going to take some of this ribbon, and I forgot to show it in the beginning. Sorry about that. And I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, or I may have gotten it from Joann's. And I'm just going to glue that going around where those handles are on the crate because I want to hide those. So I'm covering it with this, I think it's 1.5 inch ribbon. And then I'm just going to glue it down in the center just to make sure it stays down. And then I'm going to take some of that twine that I showed you. It has snowflakes on it and little beads. So I took a couple of the snowflakes off of it. I just cut the string and then took them off. And then I put a couple of the beads down as well. I took some of the twine and then I just wrapped it on the other side that you see there and glued it. And now I'm going to take some of these berries just from a pick from the Dollar Tree and some greenery pick from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to glue that down on the top part of my little book stack. And that's really it for this one. So this one was really, I mean, they're all easy, guys. This did not take me long at all. Next, I'm going to take the rolling pin and I am going to stick a little piece of greenery in the corner. And then one of these little berries that I had. See, I have my little stash in that little pail that you see there. That's where I keep all my little pieces, leftover scraps. And then I took another piece that I had that was a little snowy piece. And I just put that on the top of my tag. I just did a little piece on each side. And then I stuck a berry in the center as well. So see, you could use up your stuff. Don't throw it out. Just find something to put it in. A little bin or whatever, a little pail like me. And then you always have them. You can just pull them out whenever you need them. And there's my tag. Now for the blocks, I'm going to do the same thing. A little piece of greenery on each side on the tippy top, on the very top of the blocks. And then I'm going to put some berries in the center as well. And I just keep using this pick. I mean, it's lasted me a long time from the Dollar Tree because I just use pieces. And there's the little ho, ho, ho. And now I'm going to do the one that says North Pole. And I'll put a little snowy piece of greenery on top of this one. And berries in the center. And that's it, you guys. Super easy DIYs. So easy to do this tier tray. I absolutely love the way it turned out. So there it is. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to go check everyone out. The links will be down below in my description box for the hosts and the playlist. This has been so much fun. 2 more days to go, guys, for the 12 days of Christmas. So stay tuned for tomorrow. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.